Good morning, Eagles Nation, and welcome to another edition of Bird Talk in the Morning with the most entertaining Eagle content creator in the game. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Play the intro real quick.
Jalen Hurts. Let's see if he can get something going. There's Hurts. He's back. Fire. Touchdown. They really came out on fire. Hurts.
He is in such control.
Hurts. What a fight by Jalen Hurts. Beautiful throw by Hurts. 3 rushing touchdowns. Give me a little more of that. Boy, that hurts. Boy, did he make magic happen.
Jalen Hurts, number 1.
That really hurts.
Hey, wait. I gave you 20 earlier. All right. Welcome to Bird Talk with the most entertaining Eagle content creator in the game. Your boy, Mizzy Mess Cool Kakai, you two representing the Birds. How's everybody doing? We got a lot to talk about. Final training camp reactions. Finally. And I'm not even mad. Finally, because it's official. Jalen freaking Hurts threw his first pick. His first interception. Finally. See that? And even with that, he had himself a touchdown. Finally. And I'm about to show y'all. Right? I'm about to show y'all. Hold on. Right here. It's official. Jalen, from Zach Bond and all the other reporters, Jalen freaking Hurts threw his first interception. Thank God. Now Nick Wrong. Y'all remember first things first when Nick Wrong talked bad about Jalen Hurts throwing the picks, right? Now Nick Wrong, and the rest of these haters can shut the hell up. I'm not even mad at Jalen. Because as we see here, right, from ESP, since his first interception of camp, Hurts is 7-9 with a touchdown and 2 quick completions along the sideline. So now Nick wrong, and all these haters, doubters, and critics can shut the up. Okay? Cole up here saying your DBs is trash. Your wide receiver. This is what makes me laugh, too, about Cole. He talking about my defense is trash. When the guy who was supposed to be cooking us is CeeDee Lamb, and I know you're watching, Cole. I know you're watching. Where's CeeDee Lamb? Where CeeDee Lamb? Where art thou? Right, Saquon Barkley is fine, y'all. He did right. All right, Saquon Barkley is fine. He just had to go to the sideline. See, Kenny picked starter. Saquon Barkley standing with the quarterbacks in full pads. Yeah, so Saquon Barkley is fine. So despite what everybody, on injury report,
running randomly. He's going to be targeted a ton. He's dealing with a little bit of a back injury right now. Not overly concerned. When he's healthy, he is going to be.
yeah, Saquon Barkley is fine, so don't worry about that. But at the end of the day, listen. I just find it funny that my boy froze his first pick. I'm happy. But how are we feeling? How are we feeling? When it comes to training camp, right, I'm happy with what I see from my birds. Let's talk about that. Excuse me. I'm happy with what I see from my birds. Because I tweeted it. Let me go to my tweet or my post. Okay? Let's go to my post. And I'm going to go to exactly what I posted. Okay? I posted, good morning to Eagles Nation, the Eagles Nation only. Today is the last day of Eagles camp. Love what I see from Jalen Jenkins, AJ Brazil, Dylan D. Smith, my God, forever and always. In Jad we trust. Love what I see from Saquon. Love what I see from Goddard and the offensive line. Defense have improved with Quignon, with Cooper DeJong, with Nolan Smith, the Colbert, and the rest of the crew. I love what I see from Kellen Moore and Vic Fangio. 2024, here comes the Birds. And that's a fact. You gotta love what you're seeing from the Philadelphia Eagles. You gotta love. If you are a fan of this team, you gotta love with what you're seeing from the Birds. You guys to. I know. You guys to. How can you not? Outside that one pick from Jalen freaking Hurts, he been bam. Saquon Barkley and AJ Brown. Oh my God. Devontae Smith. No wonder he's a slim reaper. Come on now. If you are a fan of this team, you got to love with what you've been seeing from your birds. You got to love it. You got to love it. Okay, you got to love it. And if you don't, you like Cold Cowboy, nothing but a hater. Okay? Nothing but a hater. I mean it. You're nothing but a hater. Because I'm happy with what I see. I'm happy. I'm not mad about the first interception from Jalen freaking Hurts. I knew full well that was going to happen sooner or later. Seriously, I knew full well that was going to happen sooner or later. That pick was going to happen. You can't go all these training camps. What up, Aaron? You can't go all these training camps and not have a pick. I mean that you can't go through all these interceptions and not throw a pick. Like, seriously, I knew it was going to happen, but at the end of the day, we know Jalen freaking Hurts. We'll talk about him more on the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast tonight. And I'll give him his camp grade. But at the end of the day, I love what I see from my birds. I do. There's nothing you can say, there's nothing you can do that make me change my mind of how I feel about my Philadelphia Eagles. I feel like we're going all the way. I mean, while we wait for some more stuff, let's go ahead and make our predictions. Wi-Fi going to be funny? I don't give a damn. Okay? Wi-Fi going to be funny when it comes to the Pro Football Network, but I don't give a damn. Right? I don't. See? I don't give a damn. Turn this off. And here we go. I mean, think about this. Get some of these off. We won. Win. Week 2 versus the Falcons. Win. Week 3 versus the Saints. Win. Right? Week 4 Week 4 versus the Buccaneers. Win. Week 6 versus Cleveland. I ain't worried about Cleveland. Win. Week 7 versus the Giants, please. Sweep their ass. Week 8 versus the Bengals going to be tricky. Okay? The Bengals is going to be tricky. But win. Because if they don't got Joe Burrow, okay, so win. Win. If y'all can see me. Just making sure we're good. Okay. Week 9 versus the Jaguars. Win. I'll give them little boys. They're a little W versus us. That's all they're getting, though. That's all they're getting. Ooh, that's all they're getting. And then win versus Washington. Then, okay. Lost to the Rams. And of course, we'll say lost to the Ravens. But then we beat the Panthers. Right? We beat the Panthers. We beat the Steelers. Wait. Yeah, I was about to say beat the Steelers. Then we beat. Didn't I just say we beat the? Oh yeah, beat Washington. Beat the Cowboys. Always do. Beat the Cowboys. Here in Philly. And murder the Giants. 14-3. 4-3. 14-3. 14-3. That's what I got. We losing to the Cowboys and AT&T. Let them have that stinking little win. Then let them have that stinky little win. Yeah. Let them have their stinky little win. Ravens, give it to them. Rams, give it to them. But 14-3. That's how I see it. Okay, that's how I see it. But when it comes to week 1, let's start off there. Let's make sure everybody gets a piece on it. Kansas City. Give it to the Falcons. Give it to the Bills. Give it to the Bears. Give it to the Bengals. Give it to Houston. Give it to Miami. Right? Give it to the Saints. Minnesota. Chargers. Broncos. I'll say give it to Washington. Give it to Cleveland. Give it to Detroit. And give it to San Francisco. So those are my week 1 picks. those are my week 1 picks as well. Yeah, I said the Cowboys losing to the Cleveland Browns. Sorry. You don't have to like it, but sorry. So, those are my picks next week. And sure, we'll be doing the exact same thing next week. On next week's show, on all the shows. So y'all stay tuned for that. So I just can't wait, y'all. I can't like. Saquon exclusion from team isn't injury related. The team is trying to manage his workload. Exactly. Don't put the whole workload on him. Exactly. Don't put the whole workload on him. Kuka, what's your thoughts on Eagles release? The guy that who was that tight ends? Who was that? Who's the tight end that we had versus the Patriots? I think he's getting a roster spot because CJ. I haven't seen him in heard of him much in practice. Yeah, I haven't one time see him and heard from him in practice. If you want my honest opinion. If you want my honest opinion, and y'all tell me, did y'all hear anything from practice about him? Y'all know what I mean? Y'all let me know. Right. So I'm not even worried about what I'm hearing. Listen, at the end of the day, when it comes to this final preseason camp, I love what I see from the Birds. I do. There's nothing Jalen freaking Hurts or this Philadelphia Eagles can do to make me mad. Sorry. Sorry, Cole. Sorry, Cowboy Nation. You straight rats. There's nothing. There's nothing the Eagles can do to make me mad. Excuse me for 1 second. Excuse me for 1 second.
Well, we took another L. Hey, shout out to the Eagles, man.
We beat ourselves, man. We beat ourselves. See, it was some stuff that I saw that I really hated, man. The sense of urgency when we was behind was bad.
I look at it like
There's nothing that the Eagles do to make me mad. Hold on. There you go. I want to see Smith. You mean on the Aftermath? Because King DV is on the Aftermath. He's on the Aftermath. So you'll hear that on Sunday. You'll hear that on Sunday. And you'll hear Smitty. And we're doing a call-in show on Monday. We're doing a call-in show. Right. So let's see. Any more? Brandon Graham. Bam! All those people. Hurts find Devontae Smith on a 30-yard touchdown. Get the out of here. All you people that's celebrating my boy throwing his first pick. Get the out of here. Let me go to it right now. Let me go to this tweet. Let me go to this tweet right here. Don't y'all ever question my boy ever again. Don't ever question my boy again. They can't tell me nothing. Yeah, he is getting better and better and better. Have y'all acknowledged him yet?
Acknowledge me! Acknowledge me! Acknowledge me!
Come on. My boy putting in the work. Exactly. If I got to give a grade for the Philadelphia Eagles when it comes to training camp, I'm going to give them A-. A lot of awesome moments on the offense side of the ball. Defense have improved a little bit. They need some more work. But I'll give them all an A-. Or an A. I'll give you an A. I'll give them an A. I'll give them an A. For the grade for Jalen freaking Hurts, well, y'all got to wait till the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast tonight. Okay? Y'all gotta wait till tonight's episode of the Jalen Freaking Hurts podcast for my grade for Jalen. Simple. If y'all want to know what the grade is for Jalen Freaking Hurts, wait till the night. That's all I'm gonna say. That is all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say nothing more, nothing less. Wait till later on tonight. All right. That is all I'm gonna say. Wait till the night. BG last training camp, man. I want to go to that. BG last training camp. Damn. BG, man. His last training camp. There will never be another BG. I don't care how you look at it. There will never, ever be another BG. Good luck to you. There will never be another BG. Never. I'm sorry to disappoint a lot of people. There'll never be another BG. Exactly, they gotta. We talking BG. BG. He's like, come on now. I'll be right back, y'all. Enjoy BG for just a few moments. I'll be right back. Hate to break it to everybody, there won't be another BG. Sorry. There will never be another BG. Never. Much better, yeah. Of course. Like I said, make sure. Eli Ricks picked off Kenny Pickett. Exactly. I'm okay with Saquon Barkley not practicing. So he's getting load management. I'm going to show y'all exactly what it said. Bam. Exactly. My understanding is that Saquon Barkley not participating in drill practice is a load management situation. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay. You got to listen, y'all, you got to get them ready for Brazil. Right? You got to get them ready for Brazil. It's not worth it. Right? Listen, I get it. We want to see Saquon. We want to see this, that, the other. It's not worth it. It won't be worth it if Saquon is not in Brazil. Okay? It's not worth it. Don't let all these haters, dollars, and critics fool you. It's not worth it. No, it's not. If it's worth it, that's why you lose. It's not worth it. It's not. Don't let nobody fool you. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Sorry, it's not worth it. I don't give a damn what anybody says. It's not worth it. It's not. You want Saquon Barkley ready for week 1. Not the final preseason game. Not none of that. Week 1. That's what you need to get him ready for. Week 1. Brazil. And that's it, y'all. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the final training camp is officially over. Let me show y'all exactly what has been said about it. That is it. That is all. The Philadelphia Eagles has wrapped up their final preseason. No, they're low managing him to get him ready for. Of course, he's going to play. You got to get him ready for the first game. Don't scare Aaron. He's going to play. But as y'all can see, that's it for practice. That is it for practice. Right, they're getting them ready for Brazil now. We need him. I mean, Aaron, you know he's going to make the roster. Why sign him? Right, if he wasn't going to get ready for Brazil, why sign him? You know what I mean? Right. All right. And now the press conference.
What it did? What? Oh, that's normal. Yeah, I'm 12 years in. I've been intercepting quarterbacks for a long time. Long time. Some great ones. So it was good. It's fun.
What you see on that play? Looked like you.
Just
a little late. Looked like you baited him.
Yeah, I baited him. That's it. I know how to bait Hurts. You know what I'm saying? I made him feel like he was open, and I'm like, nah, he ain't. That was it. Just a little bait. You know, threw a little rod out there and just reel it in.
Did Jalen say anything to you after?
Nah, he don't like to talk to me when I pick him off. He get kind of mad at me a little bit. He kind of about it. But it's okay. I'm gonna go give him a hug and stuff.
Did you think you had him again? I mean, it seemed like you had a chance to get another one.
No, that's a better ball. I had to tip that one. I couldn't like jump ahead of that. Then with AJ with having strong hands, I won't a lot about have AJ Moss in the back of the end zone like that.
Now that training camp is coming to a close.
Oh man, it's great, man. The defense has been amazing. We're getting better every day. Competing, turning the ball over. Something that Vic kind of preach every day, just playing fast, playing physical, and creating turnovers. Who said who?
One guy on the team was going to.
I mean, if I got one guy to pick, man, I just want for us to get to where we need to go. I need Hurts to have the biggest season ever. So, he the steer of the team. Of course, it takes all of us, but we know that quarterback position is very important to win games.
In this camp that makes you believe that could happen?
Just because he been the consistency, the way he been playing, the way he preparing, the way that him and AJ and all the guys communicating, trying to get on time, and you know what I'm saying. I just seen a different version of him this year, and I'm hoping for it turns over to the field, to games.
Workload today.
Yeah.
What have you seen from him?
Great, man. Great physical dude, man. Good feet. And explosive, man. I know everybody's seen his highlights of him dunking and stuff. Like, it kind of shows out here on the field too. So he been great, man. I'm glad he out there too, because I was a little jealous that he just sit there and watch me practice, and I'm out here sweating. He over there just looking at me.
With Quinyon playing both inside.
Huh?
Quinyon playing both inside and outside.
Yeah.
How hard is that?
That's hard, man. I'm proud of him, man. He doing a great job too, man. Like I said, he taking a lot in. No diddy, and he just mastering it right now. He playing at a high level, man. I'm looking forward to him, man, when doing this season and competing with him.
About all of the younger players in the spring, you said you were so excited to get a chance to work with them and mentor them. Now that we're here in the last week of camp, how have they grown over this period?
Great, man. These guys have been really putting a lot of work in, man. Myself included. They motivate me each and every day to make sure I continue to be a great leader for them guys, and try to make sure they prepare the right way. Do anything I possibly can to help them succeed. So it's been a great journey for me with these boys, man. I'm looking forward to the season. It's gonna be fun, exciting. I really can't wait. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to it.
So you were teammates with Kellen Moore in Detroit.
What
was he like as a player, and how have you seen his experience as a player translate to being?
Great, man, because he understands. He you know what I'm saying, of course he played the position at quarterback, so you know how tough it could be. He used to give me a lot of points, man. He was our scout team quarterback a lot. So we had staff. He should just tell us, because he's the true our defensive part. And, he's just so accurate, and he makes smart decisions. So he used to always.
We also call AJ Mega Jones. We also call Devontae Smith.
That's why I kind of got the upper lead on him, because I kind of know he already thinking out here. So I'll be like, so I had kind of great games against Dallas too, though, because I kind of know him a little bit.
Isaiah was talking yesterday, talking about Quinyon. He's got that short memory, which you need as a cornerback. You see that?
Yes. He got a short memory. as you just see now, I don't think it's too short, definitely during camp, because he was looking forward to getting his one-on-one with AJ back from that touchdown yesterday in that big play. So he was hyped on that about that, getting his one-on-one back. So that's what I like about him, man. He's very competitive, just like me, myself. And, he transitioned to the field. So he can do got short memory, but I know in practice, like, he gets to work in.
So little time before the season begins and just getting back on the field. What are the challenges about that time frame and getting ready?
It's gonna be great for him right now. It's gonna be because we got great leaders in the room, great coaches, great staff. So we gonna get him up to beat, make sure he's ready to go. I'm sure the coaches will make sure to make the decision if he's ready to go or not. That's on them. But I know I'm gonna do my part in making sure he's prepared and ready though. I'm gonna teach him everything I know, doing film study, doing whatever, and I'm quite sure he's gonna come out here and execute the job.
What's different about this training camp than others you've been in here?
Well, this one long and hard. No diddy. Like this one was one of my tough ones. It's almost like, God, dog, slave boy, year 12. Whoo, do you want to do year 13? Good Lord. But it was a good successful one. I came out healthy. Everybody did. I pray that everybody continue to keep growing as a player, and myself too. But this was a long camp.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
What's going to be the toughest aspect?
I hope so too.
The toughest aspect? Just playing ball, man. The tough part about being a rookie, I think it is just to have fun and don't take it too personal. You know what I'm saying? People take it too personal at a young age because you of course you're a high draft pick and you got a lot of pressure. But I just always tell them like, hey man, just play ball. Like I wouldn't big play slay my rookie year as everybody wanted me to be. I got benched twice. You know what I'm saying? So it happens. So I just told him, man, keep playing with confidence, playing with swag, and let your talent shine. I'm quite sure it go, blossom out like mine did. I got benched by the one who traded for me too, Jim Swartz. He was my head coach at Detroit, man. He benched me twice.
So you said on your podcast that you feel like Kellen is helping Jalen become a smarter player, especially at the line of scrimmage. In what ways are you seeing?
Just let him take full control of offense. Like you've seen out there on the field, you can just see him in the 2-minute making the calls, reading hot checks. I know he's seeing the blitz way better than he ever did, because we got guys that can make plays and explosive because we had great O-line that can kind of pick up anything. But now they trust Hurts to, make plays on his own without just using his feet, using his mind and beating the defense himself. So that's why I see an improvement in Hurts is that the fact that Kellen got him, picking up blitzes real nice. All right.
Hello, everybody.
You're now the fourth lightest. I'm sorry, you're only the fourth heaviest.
Yeah. How about that?
Offensive line starter on the team now.
Yeah.
What's that? What's the benefit of having such a big line?
Man, it's a good thing, especially when it gets late in the season. Anytime you can put some weight on some guys. I know the left side of the line has been heavy, but we've had some additions. So Makai's a big man. So I feel small, but I can't imagine how Cam feels. So, but yeah, no, it's a good thing.
There was a play yesterday where I think it was you, Becton, and Mulata were all lined up next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are the possibilities of just having together?
I just hope I don't get my feet stepped on by either one of them. That's what I'm hoping. No, but I mean, you get, all of us three on one side. You better have some answers because, I don't think anybody can move like Mulata at that size. And Makai, exceptional mover. So I did some tackle over stuff yesterday. It's the first time we did it, but hopefully we used a lot during the season.
I feel like I've asked you a version of this question for 12 years or so, but when you're not out there and you see kind of the way the O-line struggles, does it show you your value to the team in those settings?
Yeah, I think hopefully when I'm not out there, I think it's just more like a morale boost. Like, yeah, I'm a good player, but I think just the friendship and bond that I have with my guys goes a long way. So, if Mulata or Landon is not out there whenever I'm out there, I feel that because they mean that much to me. So, I was out there today, felt good. We have some things to work on, but at the same time, we had some long drives, trying to get our lungs in shape. So, yeah, it was good, man. I'm excited, and camp's going along smooth.
You've been through a lot of camps. What was different about this one? What was good about it? What?
Well, I didn't have Jason Kelsey to listen to cussing, and getting mad. So that was different. But no, like Slay said, I feel like this camp was, did feel longer. So, we had one joint practice. We didn't have two, so that was different. But yeah, it did feel longer. I feel like we, our emphasis on ball security was good. I don't think we had as many turnovers as what we did last year, at least in preseason and training. So that was the emphasis. And yeah, we have a lot of new faces in the locker room. So for us, it's about, whoever's in there. Communication is good. So, we're not having any missed assignments. So, and that's progress over the last 2 weeks in a good direction.
Was our emphasis was there on blitz protection? Was that more
Yeah,
than ever?
yeah, we didn't. Yeah, we definitely don't want what happened in Tampa Bay happening. So a lot of answers to blitz zero, throwing hot. So we worked on that a lot. Still working on it. And
how we draft offensive lineman high in anticipation with Kelsey and Jordan, of course. They didn't take a tackle in this draft when there was a good class.
Yeah.
Did you give the team any kind of indication of how many years you want to still play? And do you have like a number in your head?
Yeah, I mean, I think physically I could play. I think I could do what Whitworth did, and JP. I think I could play till 40, just with my movement. You ask coaches, ask players. I think physically I can do it. What weighs on my mind is just, my kids are getting older. My dad's getting older. Had some health issues, so I'm thinking 2 or 3 more years, realistically. But we'll see. It's hard to step away from something you love and something that you've done for so long. And I think, for me, I grew up as an only child, so this is really like the only brothers that I've had, being a part of a team. So, yeah, those are things that weigh on my mind. But, at least 2 or 3 more good years.
What do you think Makai has improved the most since the start of camp?
Really just, I think knowing his assignment, and that was really it. I think he's always had the tools. He's had really quick feet, and, he's learned fast. So it's a little bit different. Obviously, from playing tackle to guard, the guys are on you now. So you have to be pretty violent with your arms and your hands. And good thing about him is he's got extremely long arms, so he can get them on guys. But yeah, man, it's been good. We've, the longer that we play together, the more reps we have, the better it has showed up on film. And we have a long ways to go. Nothing set in stone yet, but he's really had a good day today.
Based on camp so far, if you had to pick one guy on the team who's going to have a big season,
Say it again?
if you had to pick one guy who's going to have a big season, who would it be?
Jordan Mailata. Just a great attitude. One of my best friends on the team. Just a guy that works his butt off. He's not from going from where he was, not ever playing football, to being one of the best tackles in the game says a lot. So, he's always been a great player, but I think he's ready to take it to the next level.
Back to your point about the communication, the fact there's so many new faces.
Yeah.
Landon a couple of weeks ago was telling us how it's been more of an emphasis this year on player-led accountability and player-led communication. How have you seen that evolve over the course of training camp?
Yeah, I mean, coaches can only do so much. They can emphasize so much, but when we get on the practice field, if you ever see any scuffles or any, us chatting, a lot of it's about that. Everybody has a job to do, and whenever communication isn't going on, people have missed assignments. People get blown up in the backfield, incompletes, interceptions. So a lot of bad stuff can happen. So, like I said, the coaches can only do so much, but I think Landon's taken a step. I've taken a step, just with our O-line. We don't have Kels there anymore, so a lot of it's helping out Cam. Cam's has done tremendous, but just know that he's not alone. We're all there with him, and we're all in this together. Good. Yep.
Yeah, hey guys, I'm back. I just had to, handle something real quick. But I'm back. Let's see. Let's see who's next on the interview. Lane Johnson said he has 2 to 3 more years. Oh, boy, get ready for that. Hey, Richard. Say best camp of the year. I want to see what a little ESP said about our boy. Hold on, let me find it. Course B. Okay. So, how everybody doing? Final training camp of the day. Man. Wait. Hold it. I got to play his intro. You know what, screw it. Jalen Freakin!
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with obviously whatever Mr. Leary, Howie, and Nick have in store for us, and I really just trust in our preparation and all that. I think more importantly, not to speak into your question, but I think it's the mindset of where we are. Is we're trying to preach just really trusting the process and building upon a good foundation. These are things that I've always talked about, I've always believed in, and I think to be the type of team you want to be built up on a strong foundation. And as you weather a season, as you go through a season, be able to lean on the foundation, be able to lean on the things that you've done. So,
did the process of this training camp feel any different than your others, and if so, how?
Well, I think they've all felt different. I've had a different ear, a different voice in my ear every year. So,
along those lines, what steps have you taken to make sure you're on the same page with Kellen?
Just constant communication, constant dialogue. I think that's where it is, and I can really appreciate, all those things. There are definitely challenges when you have that, that constant change, and you don't really have that continuity there. But it's also a ton of opportunity, and really forging, a good relationship with Coach Doug and Coach Kellen, and really communicating at a high level, and him understanding, how I see the game, and me voicing that to him, and then also hearing what he has to say as well, and seeing his vision. I think everybody has a vision. Everybody has a vision for where they want to be. Everybody has a vision for how something should operate, but to execute that vision, to fulfill it, you have to have a good foundation. You have to have a strong foundation and a strong process in that. So we just been very oriented around the process, not necessarily the results, and really just learning from everything every day, And I've definitely tried to have that mentality and, be that.
So this is the end of training camp. Nothing stops for you preparation-wise, but when you talk about that vision, you get a feel for where you are in that process to get to that vision.
It's a process, it's a process, and the season brings a ton of different things. I think it's just a day-by-day thing of really being committed to getting better every day.
Love this man.
Really being committed to that, having good conversation, being willing to learn, being willing to talk,
watch this again.
Get on the same page. It's an ultimate team game, ultimate team sport, and all 11 have to be on the same accord to be efficient and ultimately have something that sustains.
Having a different year every year, one of the constants was your communication with Jason. We've always had Jason there. What's sort of different about your communication with Cam? what have you learned about like his style of communication? What works best for you guys?
Well, yeah, I think it's tough to compare different levels of autonomy. When you had Jason here, and obviously it's changed now, and we're navigating that process and what that looks like between Cam and I. But it's been really good. You know, I think ultimately it comes down to how you're being trained to play the game, how you're being coached to play the game, and how you're being developed to play the game.
Compared to where you were in this phase, how would you describe your level of comfortability just operating with
I'm sorry,
How would you describe your level of comfortability operating out?
I can't hear you. I can't.
Your level of comfortability operating out of the system,
Yeah. Yeah, it's just been it's been work. This is what I told the team the other day, and it's about how you handle frustration. It's about how you handle these moments. It's like everything you do is about how you respond to it. And so we want to be a team that responds to adversity the right way. We want to be a team that embraces certain things because we know that it's going to propel us forward. We know that there's purpose behind that friction. We know that there's purpose behind that frustration, and so learn from it. You may have wanted to do something better. Maybe someone didn't communicate something good enough. Coach Doug tells us all the time, I didn't tell you what I should have told you right there. I take that. And then there's times where I do the same thing to him and whatnot, or to my guys, O-line receivers, whatnot. So it's just a thing of embracing the journey, and trusting the process and trusting your work.
On the offense and defense, there's been changes with the way to play and players. Yesterday, after a touchdown, you normally spend your time on the opposite sideline. We're talking about CJ on the other sideline. Is that an example of talking through things? What was that moment?
It's just always about trying to kind of pick everybody's brain and see where they're at, especially on the other side of the ball, because I know they're learning something new, and they've been doing a hell of a job at it. They come out there with great energy, great urgency, and they communicate very well. I hear them talking out there. I hear the sense. I see the sense of urgency. I feel the energy. But for me, I'm just trying to learn as much as I can, and so I want to see, what are they thinking? I'll ask someone from the top of the chart to the bottom of the totem pole in terms of what do you see? Well, what are you thinking? And then I obviously give my opinion on what I see out of them, and it's all for the betterment of the team. It's all to make us better, and I know, I know y'all know that by now with me in terms of everything being done so we can win.
Physically, what did you think of the way overall? What did you think of the way this training camp went?
I thought it was a good camp. I thought we came in with the right focus. I think when you add
I'll
up
give my grade
and
on Jalen
quantify,
later on
the number
tonight.
one goal is to quantify the work, and you just want to do that over a period of time. Just keep on stacking, keep on stacking, keep on
All you
stacking.
getting?
And I definitely feel like we took a lot of steps, um, and we'll continue to take steps with the right focus.
Feel physically different this year versus last year. You had a longer season last year.
I'll give my
whatever
grade
the
to
reason may
Jalen
be.
freaking Hurts later on tonight on the
What do you mean?
Hurts
You
podcast.
feel physically better than you did last year.
I think I'm in a better place. Yeah, I think I'm in a better place physically. Um, I obviously had some nicks there throughout the year that I told you guys not to ask me about. um, but you deal with those things, and I think all of those things have made me better. They've made me reevaluate some things, and they've allowed me to reassess, and I've been able to saturate myself in the right things.
You've been with Kenny Gainwell for a while, made some plays. Do you see any difference from Kenny? He looks had a really sharp day today.
Kenny Gainwell.
Yeah, Kenny
What do you
G.
say?
Had a really sharp day today. You've been with him for a while. Do you see anything different this year with Kenny?
Man, I think it's funny because we had that drive. I think that was a 2-minute drive where he literally caught every ball, and then he made the unbelievable catch in the corner. But he's been growing. He's been growing. It's been kind of surreal just thinking back and saying, man, Kenny's on his 4th year, and he came in and you kind of get to see someone grow into where they are, and he's a hell of a player. He's really epitome of a team first guy, embracing his role and attacking that with all of his might. And I'm excited to see what type of year he has. I'm excited to see what type of year he has.
that for recreation, or was there an intention behind that?
I was just trying something new. You really don't. I have a lot of admiration for Coco and the twins, and there's a guy, I don't want to butcher his name, but I think he's a Jordan Brand guy, but he has a lot of swag to him. But just you don't really realize the nuances that go into playing tennis, and that was the first time I'd ever
That is my
taken
quarterback.
lessons.
Y'all will
So
put
it's
some
a ton of
respect
lateral
on his name.
movement, ton of
Acho!
coordination with how you hit the
Nick!
racket, and when that time comes, maybe I'll venture off into that and try and see what that looks like. But it's definitely a fun game. I got a lot of respect for the greats and all that do it. I'm sorry. Nah, I told him about time.
Jalen freaking Hurts. That is my quarterback. Y'all will acknowledge that, man. We will watch that press conference again later on tonight. Don't worry, but y'all will acknowledge this man.
Acknowledge me!
Y'all will acknowledge that, man. We will watch it again tonight on the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast, and I will give my grade on my QB1 and get my thoughts on what I see from him in training camp later on tonight on the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast. Okay? So with that being said, I got to go to work. My phone's at 18%. And I got to get ready for tonight's edition of the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast. But don't worry. Bird Talk in the morning. We'll be back. Maybe next week. Maybe on a Friday. I'll let y'all know. Maybe on Friday. Okay, maybe on Friday. I'll let y'all know. Okay? But until next time, I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for waking up and talking birds with your boy. Jalen freaking Hurts. Acknowledge that man.
Acknowledge me!
Y'all lucky I'm not doing the Jalen freaking Hurts podcast right now. You're lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky. And with that being said, fly, Eagles, fly. Go, Birds. And Jalen Frats. It's time for work. Peace.
Fly, Eagles, fly, on the road to victory. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Duke do acknowledge Jalen freaking Hurts as your franchise quarterback. See, right before we leave, you talk all that shit.
Acknowledge me!
Acknowledge him. Acknowledge him, Duke. No, we will not make no wrestling song. You and the rest of your little street rap pals will know the song of Fly, Eagles, Fly. Now, I got to go to work talking to you. Peace.